Welcome back to our lessons on Microsoft PowerPoint. In this module, we want to talk about spell check and grammar check. Microsoft is default to detect spell and grammatical errors. When you see a word with a double blue line under it, that is generally a grammatical error, what we call grammar check. What that does is you have something that's incorrectly, like in this instance right here, where you see on the end, where you see the capital I and the letter N. And so we're going to show you how to correct and to fix those. When you see a squiggly red line, that generally means that that word is misspelled. And so we're going to go over how to correct those. Also, if by chance you see a squiggly green line, that is generally something that is suggested that maybe the wording is not quite correct, and there's a better word that you can use to make that that mean a more fluent sentence or paragraph. So when you're doing a check, what we want to do is hover over and click onto that which we see as the error. In this case, I want to do N. Click on the N. When you click on the N, what that's going to do is give you an option. You see it says grammar check. It's going to give you an option of what you want to do with that error. Here it says that check is capitalized. So what it does is give you an optional selection on if you want to replace that word or how you want to do that. So in this one, we want to go replace it with the lowercase in. Under does, let's do this one right here. The next one, does. We click here, does, and then it gives you, it says what it is. This is what it means. It says it's singular or plural. And we want to select do, because do you live in Amsterdam? It's more grammatically correct than does you live in Amsterdam. So we click done do. Under your misspells, let's look at walks. We do the same concept. You click on the word, and then what that's going to do is give you an option of what words you want to use. You have walks, or you can have walks with the apostrophe. In this instance, we want walks without the apostrophe, so we select walks. And I'm going to do a couple more. Let's do it in four, where I have a whole but 3 words here that are grammatically incorrect. So we hit the left click, and then it gives us it says rewording here will make this meaning clearer. And so we want to do does its homework. And then I want to do one more. Let's do one more. Let's do one more spelling error. So then right here you have DCGS. We click here, and it gives us this, do we want dogs, digs, or does? And reading that sentence that she has 2 dogs. So we want to go dogs. Now, one other something I want to share with you. Let's do parity. Here it gives me it wants to spell the word correctly. Over to your right, you have the ellipses that gives you other options. These options are important. You can read it aloud to get it correct. You can spell it out, but then you can change it. If you change it all, that means that you are going to change all the words in there that may be misspelled in that manner. At the bottom of your spelling dialog box, you have where you have ignore all. If I select ignore all, every word that's misspelled, it will ignore it. It will not find it as a spelling error. I know this is real common. Sometimes we have names. Let's say some of the names in today's language are not necessarily found in the English dictionary. Most of your spell check is going to come out of the English dictionary. If you find something that you need to keep, you can say ignore all. So every time that name pops up, and it does, it saves it. I'm sorry, it omits it. Or you can go to this one right here where it says add to dictionary. If there's a word that's just common and the computer keeps, the Microsoft keeps saying that it's a misspell, you can actually add it to the dictionary. Once it's added to the dictionary, it will no longer see that as a misspelled word. So let's get party. So now we have do you and I go, that's a misspell there too. Oh, also keep in mind, sometimes the Microsoft doesn't catch your misspelled word. So you have to proofread all your work, even if you made the corrections, and then sometimes you find something that you know may be incorrect. Like in here, like this instance right here, do you go to? We know this should be 2. So I can highlight this and change it to 2. do you go to Susan's party tonight? Now that's what I have for spell check and grammar check. We will continue moving forward in the modules, and so we ask that you stay with us, pray for us. We're going to eventually get to talking about the co-pilot. I'll share that with you in later modules, but as for right now, this is how you go through doing your spell and grammar check. Take care and God bless you.